and we're underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line.
Look, they're prepared to be quite...
Big chance! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I think the attacker, Wang Yi-chan, can be considered a bit of a late bloomer, Peter. It took him a while to find his best position, but now he's really made a name for himself as a striker. He's got bundles of energy and certainly knows where the goal is.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Pass somewhat off target.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real...
He's having a hit! And that was precious close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Over to the right flank. Can he latch on to this? Lee Kang-in. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that has not gone well. Decent chance! Oh, it's a vicious effort. That's a throw. So it is still 0-0. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Schick. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
The Czech Republic definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
He's having a hit! He's got away with one there. Now it's Schick. Wang Yi-chan. Czech. That's the reader. Good chance here! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. He has found the way through. Pinches it off him. That is ended up in no man's land. Barida. Nicely aimed pass. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Goes for the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Hwang Hee-chan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's having a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Sofal. He's found a way through. He's having a pop! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Czech. That's beautifully weighted. And this is Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Son Heung-min deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great ball if he can get there. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And here is the first touch of the second half.
South Korea are probably feeling relatively good about them.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it rattles the bar! And it's Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass.
Son Heung-min clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Gets his head on it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lee Kang-in tries one from range. No, just not quite.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Lee Kang-in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Strong running down that left flank. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Substitution in progress.
And that was nowhere near his best. Just about up to the hour now. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
South Korea have opted to make another change here.
Substitutions taking place.
South Korea have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Son Heung-min. South Korea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Jurashek. Now this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
And the shot!
Substitution.
And we have our very first corner. Has a look and place it forward. And now they can he'll try from distance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. They've got to be quick to recover this. He's had it taken off him. Applies the finish! Magnificent! A finish right from the top drawer! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 26.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
He's going for goal! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
South Korea are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Not the most accurate pass. Look at the space here. Real chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Substitution for Czech Republic. Number
South Korea
17.
have their third
Coming
corner.
on to replace him is number 15.
Takes a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it. South Korea get their fourth corner. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's having a go! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
They're up to 5 corners now. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Son Heung-min! He's keen, determined to have his say. Now it's Schick. Now he's running away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he shoots! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Six added minutes has been
No,
indicated.
no way through there. Chips it through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Deftly away. And he's being shifted off it. He's in a great position here. And there's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution for Czech Republic.
The Czech Republic are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
We are glad to inform you that today's match